spot, even though, you know, coming off the back of, some, falling apart at Cologne on the stage themselves, I think these are games that should look very, very good for them. We have paiN on the other side, hungry to make it to Malta, taking on the Mongols. Single elimination, final day here of the online stage of the Bounty. 8 teams, 4 stay home and 4 come here. What's it gonna be? Who's gonna win this one, Harry?
Whoever plays better.
That's a good answer.
That's really what it comes down to. And Snow switched on in the pistol opens up. Ooh, getting pressured now is Snow. He's traded out one of the dualies while his teammates gain some ground out in mid. Oh, that's kind of rough. And suddenly this 5-on-3 ends up even 2 versus 2. Davideus and DGT left in the hot seat.
Did he spot him there? 9-10 just got tucked in the sight in time, I wonder. Davideus moving in, bomb on long. 9-10, he can be clinical with these pistols. Over the top, spotted. 9-10 revealed.
Yeah.
Getting baited in by this short player. Gonna fight the bomb. He knows his kill wins the round. He gets it. 9-10 on for 4. Puts the pistol to rest. Mongols have him to thank.
Yeah, that was very well handled from the Mongols. Things started so horrifically. They're able to turn around a 3-on-5. And it's 9-10 doing the bulk of the heavy lifting here. That pistol, his best friend.
And the AWP. Probably like a...
Yeah, but you know, that's how it goes, man. AWPers, they love a pistol round.
True, what is that?
They're used to using that sidearm. And well, there's 9-10 with the big green. Taking down NQZ.
It's better than the small green because the small green hit him, but he hit as well.
The scout would be... I know, is it blue? It's kind of
gray.
Blue. It's gray/blue in a way.
It's not blue. There's no blue on the scout.
It's like got a blue tint to the gray.
It's gray and it's like there's black on it, but it's really gray. It's no blue.
I think I'm either colorblind or digital vibrancy is like wrecked with my...
It's not blue.
Kind of like a bluey gray. Well, I mean, this one is the Dragonfire Scout, so that's a hard example to go off of.
It's not blue though, I can assure you. Don't worry.
This one is.
It's green and it's orange. You are colorblind. You are a bit of a dog though, Harry. So...
No, come on, dude. It's the classic game. Mongols, they're on the green side.
Yeah, and paiN are on the orange side.
Yeah.
And here we are on this grey, dusty map. Everything's black and white here. Everything is clear. The glass is completely empty. Or is it full? I can't tell. Water is, it has no color. Good reposition for Techno. Bit early for Davideus, and they give him what he wants.
Oh, I love that.
Techno 3K. Bosh.
Good round to put a stop to. We've seen the AWP second round punished a hell of a lot here at Bounty. So one of the rare times it works. It works here for the Mongols.
So 9-10 to do that. It doesn't even have a helmet. Could get full punished, but yeah, why not?
Oh,
second try.
The baby blue versus the big green.
Yeah, you're not that tall, Senzu. Sorry, bro. You ain't blocking that smoke. He's got an HE for it. 9-10. Looking to break. And he won't peek suicide. Probably better that he doesn't commit. QC scoped in. Has to move now. paiN taking that mid control. Great grenade. Down lower. Snow just gets dunked. Meantime, Harry's looking up photos of scouts. Realizing that they are in fact grey.
That's 100% just grey, isn't it?
Yeah, it's completely grey. Didn't trust me on that one, but learn your lesson. Big as Zera will inside the smoke, trying to sneak into CT. That makes the object pretty clear here for the Mongols. Up cat, go paiN. That's paiN. One word, paiN.
Yeah, they're slowed down by the Mongols util. And now we're going to try and lob in this exec, but they don't really have smokes. They don't have anything to work with in this round. They're just going to drop down on the fly, try and brute force a play. You realize, can't go mid, don't have a smoke.
This is desperate.
And so gonna look for a way in up at the tunnels, but it's just been re-smoked here by the Mongols. Techno up close, around in the palm of his hand. Does a boatload of damage and makes it real easy for Blitz to come in and clean that up.
That's weird, because they had, I mean, it worked perfectly. I know they don't have a smoke, but they had Senzu quite far back in spawn. If they just swung him when they were out middle, they would have killed him for sure in the trade, and then they would have had that path to mid to B. But I guess they literally just call, yeah, we should cancel this, go back to upper. So, not gonna happen. Oh yeah, look, Harry, it's all great. It's awkward. Little last-ditch attempt to run B, shut down by Techno. Looking good in the bomb site right now. paiN might test him again with the pistols. Now, what color is this orb, Harry?
Wait, let me see it.
Alright, we'll get the Senzu's orb, that is.
Bruh, he's always scoped in. How am I supposed to know?
I've been waiting for Jay to bail us out here. There it is.
That's green.
Yes.
I know that one. I know that color.
You're on the money. My guy always knows the green.
It's true.
Nice little blue smoke out in middle.
Oh, but they've been reblocked. Just this trader util. The Mongols, they feel like they can keep that up all day long. Last time, the problem for paiN was they didn't have the util to change their mind, so when they changed their mind, it caused them a big problem. This time, they've made sure to hold on to these smokes till late in the round. They're going to throw out mid to B corridor.
Oh my god.
Huge pickup for DGT. Senzu going to be feeling some pressure here and will fall straight away. Techno's B holds have been fantastic. Once more, they can ask for Techno 4K to try and save them, and he just skirts out of there. He's done his job here, getting one, staying alive. You're not letting these site players get too comfortable. If they can stop Snow, they'll be able to break this down into 1-3v1 on DGT, and actually, he's found first. It's Techno 4K playing lights out here on Dust 2.
That's a massive B holes. That's 2 3Ks, and then that's a kill and a dink on the other hit with rifles. So really good shutdowns for Techno. Getting out through the smoke. Snow gave it a good go. But Techno's there with the trade in time. Mongols loving it right now. Senzu really committed in middle. Blitz just gets drive-by with no helmet. And you'd feel like that's enough to win paiN the round off of their position. But Techno just dastardly retake. And close but not quite here for paiN. That's how all these rounds are feeling. A lot of them ending on this B bomb site. Setting up B util. This is mid to B smoke. Loving middle, but it's not loving them back. Maybe trying to exploit the Senzu second orb. It gives it takes, Harry. I don't know what you feel about the Senzu second orb. It's not my favorite.
Like you say, yeah, I don't love it, but sometimes you'll have some great moments on it, so...
It's just so good with the rifle. It's
yeah.
One of those. It's like the Nico effect. It's like, do you really need this?
Well, let's see. Senzu, come on. Show us what you're made of. Techno stealing all the kills. Oh, bit of an ugly flick, but don't worry. Oh no, maybe we should be getting worried. Senzu freaking out.
All his bullets.
DGT, dead in middle. 9-10 shows them how the AWP is supposed to be used. Davideus, he's hurting, he's wounded, he doesn't feel good right now.
Needs to move, they can't be boxed up.
Yeah, they're stuck on each other here. And with the tunnels flank coming in late, neither of them expecting it. They're both so fixated on the tunnels. Davideus at 5 HP, can't clutch up here.
Dude.
And so the Mongols still keeping this flawless. The thing that's making this flawless scoreline feel impressive is that there's been a number of retakes in it, right? And most of them over towards this B bomb site. They're still able to collect these rounds. So even though paiN have been able to get bomb planted, struggle to convert, and this plan of using the mid to B not working for paiN.
It's amusing for the Mongols. They're having a great time retaking this B bomb site, back-to-back rounds, and yeah, some winnable positions, trading out effectively, catching Mongols off guard at times, but Techno's still doing his damn job, man. He's still weakening them every single time they come to his bomb site, starting this game off excellently. So paiN, what is there to do? Can they really make this interesting? Because right now, these post plants are getting shut down by the Mongols. Everyone's looking sharp. miCino with a couple of key kills coming back in there.
Oh, dude, look at Techno and 910's damage.
I mean, yes.
200 ADR on Techno.
Just coming to B, man.
Dude, when the B anchor has 200 ADR...
Oh, what?
I don't know what you're supposed to do.
Stop going B.
Yeah, that might be a good place to start, but hang on. paiN might want to run this back one more time just to be sure.
Yeah, just to make sure. Just to be certain. And I mean, you hear Senzu firing off that second orb, you get very tempted, man. But 9-10, 8-0 on the A side. That's scary. Despite all the shots going out this round, no one's been hit yet. 5v5.
That's about to change.
No, it's a Senzu orb.
Bro.
Dude, just stay on the rifle for me. That's what I think. I've seen this happen too many times. There are certain positions.
Mongolian Nico.
Yeah, actually. There is more than one comparison to draw. None of them super favorable, apart from the fact that maybe like he's the best rifler when he's on. Oh, miCino. Good angle, but missed shot. Davideus, headshot. Nice adjustment. Senzu. In middle. Smoked off. Taking that orb to A. Are they going to go B? I actually respect it at this point to get the long kill and still end in this B bomb site.
Dude, if Techno multi-kills again...
He has no right to.
He's out of position. Well, he's getting back in position, actually. It's a good read from Techno.
No way, right?
Gonna get on the tunnels in time, but dink straight away. Surely there's no mileage out of Techno, and so finally they get past this immovable object at the B site.
Hey, say what you want. paiN have a game plan. They've come in with a point to prove, with something to do, and it may have taken 6 rounds, but they've done it. A win on this B bomb site off the back of picking miCino along. It's the last thing Mongols expected. NT for Techno peeking out, just getting insta-dinked. Not to be. If he stayed on his off angle, maybe. Maybe. But even then, you want to save this double orb. Money is good, not great. And rebuying these are expensive, so... yeah, paiN are allowed to build some cash early in this T side. It's not too late.
Terrorists win.
Good to see some fight in paiN. Let's go. Hopefully this is the start of something. We want a nice competitive series, Hugo.
Of course.
Because soon we'll have our LAN teams. We will know everyone that's showing up here to Malta. And that's where the going really gets tough. It's also where the bounties start to become very, very eye-catching as well. I mean, a team like the Mongols, it's already pretty darn huge.
Mongols have bad money.
$7,500 on their heads.
Not bad. They're coming for yours as well. Orb boost and 9-10. Oh, they smoke it anyway. Bit of a shame. The break. Not baited in. Random shot. Do it. Do it. Random shot. No. Not to me. Where's Senzu? He's locking down B alone right now as paiN take catwalk. Boost in CT gives Techno room, but they need to scurry.
It's a kind of insane read. The Mongols here, after the one successful round in B, and that being the objective desire for paiN, they've lent away from it. As you say, they left Senzu there alone to hold it down. Techno, the guy that's been a beast at anchoring down that B site, is instead boosted in CT. And so this is Blitz and the Mongols anticipating a bit of a change here for paiN. They're going to move away from these B plays. Let's see if that wish is granted.
Second timing flash. Oh, it's perfect. Orb just dead. Nothing to do about that. So yeah, go out mid to B. Go out mid to B without a smoke even. Techno, he's here. Ollie is not good. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't burn him out. He gets a kill. Sends a warp. One frag.
Oh, but the bomb dropped out in the open at CT. DGT needed that follow-up on a blitz. 8 seconds left. He's got to start getting a move on. I don't know if there's time for this. I think just from staying alive, Mazinho's got it. And so the kills come through for paiN, but they needed all of them. Mazinho even goes down fighting at the end. Just him staying alive is enough to steal that round.
Oh, the bomb drop. It cost them everything. Techno on top of the boost. Was that him? He drops that bomb. They run past it. They don't realize till too late. And B lets him down once more. Or was it Senzu's kill with the AWP, actually? Probably dropped that package. Oh, disastrous for paiN. That one really hurts. And they wanted to go cat anyway. That was just their get-out plan, as all rounds are on this B-bomb site. But denied by Blitz with a flash play. Okay, this could be a pick. Techno's been pretty keen on getting on top of this box. He gets caught. They run through his Molotov.
Oh my god, but Senzu's on a rifle here.
Oh, but
he could have fast flanked, yeah. And when he doesn't, I think that is going to be a safe call. Unless, hang on, Blitz might be about to catch someone here through the backline. DGT,
he's gonna hear him.
He will hear this. Blitz is able to get gun on, and that fight meant everything. That was the difference between attempting a late retake and just committing to the save.
Yeah, understandable here.
And honestly, like, even if you get that kill, I think you still could have justified saving in a very big way. You're so out of position. B retake, especially with 5 alive, that's horrible to try and break through.
Oh, but
so
guns.
Don't attempt the round. You get out with 2 guns compared to the 4 you could have had. Oh, you get out with 1. You get out with 1.
Senzu,
and it's everyone's favorite.
Senzu warp. He's going to throw that over.
Surely.
Yeah. Nice try, but yeah, paiN just running. They've had enough. They're like, I'm sick of these mid to Bs. I'm sick of these slow cat fakes into B. I'm just going to run through the Molotov. And it works. Techno, for once, caught off guard on his own. And maybe they just do it again. My God.
Yeah, but look, this time 9-10's in lower.
This is sometimes why a smoke is better than a Molotov. Just screws that vision up. You don't want to run through it blind, essentially. Ollie, you can take the damage.
He's going to have to go pop, pop. 2 players ready to come and face him. A third actually joins the ranks. There's no surviving this for 9-10. And so that AWP is lost down in lower. That's irretrievable. paiN should be in full control over this round.
Nice volley as well. paiN just locking the door, knowing Mongols are probably round the corner, trying to force these kills. paiN say no chance. Jumping up cat is dangerous. Five sevens on the corner, pull back. Where can you really go from here? Can't play that range. Dropping into spawn, Techno trying to help out on middle, knowing that, hey, they're going to go B, aren't they? Insane flash.
Oh, well, hopefully it doesn't cost them everything.
Oh,
here it is! Costing them everything! Techno Over at B, he's calling for the rotate. NQZ and Snow have to try and save this round.
Go on.
Techno's going to play through. NQZ with the cover. Is he ready for tunnels? A follow-up kill onto the player out window. Mazinho loses his element of surprise, and that all blocks him out of the round.
Phew.
Woo, good recovery for paiN.
Yeah, paiN is the right word for that round. My God, some missed shots, some missed flashes, but connecting the dots of the AWP puts it all down. The riskiest position, 9-10. First time they molly lower, it's when they know Mongols are on low economy. So it was a good move. I don't even know where that flash was for. I don't know how.
Hey, if the com was, Davideus, I'm flashing you, they weren't lying.
paiN have broken in, man. They broke the money. They're up to gonna get 4 here. All things makes it, yeah, presumably. And a chance for 6 if they keep finding this B entry. I wouldn't put it past paiN to B rush on that next gun round. Dude, these new Deagle animations are sexy. If you're not on board yet, you've already missed the train.
The one round they go A, it's going to be mind-blowing to the Mongols.
Yeah. I mean, Mongols are still playing heavy
I mean,
A
the Mongols are
setups every
playing
round.
A stacks more often.
Yeah,
than not.
like now they're 4. I mean, it's only eco, so it makes sense, but...
Oh my God, it's going A. This is a whole new
First
bomb
time.
site.
It's actually the first time.
A whole new site for paiN. Let's see how they get on.
9 rounds of taking B. 10th round.
Oh, Techno missed a B site here in A and held by the NQZ AWP.
Bomb has been planted.
Wow, we should go A more often. They're just reminding, deep down, Harry, they're playing a mental warfare.
They are.
Reminding Mongols of that game against Na'Vi at Cologne, where Mongols went B 10 rounds in a row
Right?
on Inferno, and they lost the game.
I mean, it's like we said, you know, it's the IQ bell curve, Hugo.
Yeah,
The very
true.
bottom, rush B. In the middle, there's all the complicated strats and faking and
Yeah,
all the mind games.
conditioning.
And then on the far end, it's just rush B again.
Yeah, true. Well, right now it is working. Mongols. This is the mind game, Harry. What do they do now? Where are paiN gonna go? Do we stack the B site? We don't have our double AWP. We can't post Senzu tunnels. At 9-10, he doesn't want to go AWP B, and then they do a cat split and he goes, I've waited all game for that. So, yeah. Have to see. Mongols actually calling a timeout. They're feeling the burden. This is the buy to decide where this half is going. Is it 8-4? Is it 6-6? This makes all the difference for the Mongols, so good to chat it over. Showed up to the veto in time today. They actually get the coach involved. No AWP, Harry.
You don't want to feel like you've let paiN back in if you're the Mongols. They got off to this 6 start. paiN amassing some rounds now on their pick. Comfortable here on Dust 2. You wouldn't believe it with how many B plays, but a good depth of ideas too. This was...
Go be fast, go be slow, go mid to B, rush through the B molly.
This is one of the backbone maps of paiN's Austin Major run.
Yeah.
Cropping up almost every series they played. And more often than not, leading to victory for this paiN squad. And so, you know, when they hit you with this many B players, it's because they believe there's something they can exploit.
It's put a good bit of fear in the Mongols. 2 in the B side, no one watching middle. Blitz Moses over. paiN puffing up their chest on this long and short side, but is this really a means to an end? Or is this just a fake again? Same setup for Mongols that worked last time. Rifle up on the cat with flashes. Only one to go this time. Blitz peeks out. They wait for it, and then he begins to rotate. That's what paiN want. That might bait them in to an A attack. Blitz rotating, blocking on the short side. paiN, 20 seconds to make up your mind. Of course it's B.
Blitz forced out by the util. Senzu gonna try and catch them here as they move out through mid. He waits in the window, but the flash was supposed to get him off the angle. Techno can't get that trade. It's a snow double opener.
Wait, time,
oh god, time again. Time is a problem. Plant's been missed. You just have to stay alive, 9-10, and that's it. It's the round for the Mongols.
Not again.
Twice over, paiN have been betrayed by the clock.
Not again. It was so good otherwise. I mean, really, it was kind of rough for the Mongols. Senzu gets his double, but Techno lets him die and then doesn't get that tunnels trade. Techno kind of let Senzu down for the first time in this game. Trying to hold on to doors, perhaps, help out window. Techno needed that trade, but none of it matters when, again, paiN run out of time by half a second. That is the difference.
Techno just like me, for real. He's saying to Senzu, yeah, man, I got your tunnels. He did not have his tunnels. Techno, now he certainly does. Aggression to make up for it. And 9-10 with a swing out through mid. This is a real pace change for the Mongols, who have kind of given paiN the runway to run whatever they want out here in middle. In the final round of the half, they go and fight for it hard.
I love that call. Just full chaos here for the Mongols. This is where they excel, flexing and saying, we've had enough of you getting to dictate the flow of this game. We're going to run at you, lower and upper, crunching that B tunnel. Techno in T-spawn right now. NQZ needs to get out middle or he will get shot in the back. It feels like it's coming straight into the tunnels. Techno calling what's open. Only so many positions NQZ can be in, and the captain has B on lock. Gonna have to AWP headshot here.
Just awkward for NQZ. He doesn't have the time to like hold back plat, and so freedom was there for Blitz to pick and choose his fight. He goes early into the Tech 9. One to the dome for NQZ. He's now low, now wounded. Fake tap on the bomb, but that molly could be enough to find him. Burns him down to 2 HP. The clutch keeps getting tougher for NQZ, and full blind, they're both in here, both peeking him. What's he gonna do? Flash to try and set himself up for something, but clothesline, it's an 8-4 half from the Mongols as they finally come up with the solution to stop this relentless B-pop from paiN. Well, the Mongols in on an early lead here on paiN's map pick of Dust 2. Things start off well for the Mongols. There's a streak of rounds in the middle when these relentless B plays finally worked out for paiN. Only for the Mongols go on to close out the final couple of rounds in the half. That was them breaking through and breaking down the money at a kind of very important juncture in the game. It's left them with a good lead now moving into this T side. Davideus. Oh my God, where are we on the map?
I've never seen this position before, Harry. I'm not sure. Entering uncharted waters here. Sailing into the deep blue.
Dude, no way the Mongols go A.
Even
round
Davideus
one.
is lost. He's looking at the sky like,
Dude.
where, can they come from here? They're on the roof. Can't block that
he
smoke.
was looking for the smoke to block, but
Got
they threw
Frank.
the other one. Oh, he's just going to peek out with it. Flash as well to tee him up for even more. Senzu with an important trade. Trying to spill in now with the Mongols. paiN are here. 3 players waiting on the other side of this CT smoke. 1 to challenge from the jump up, but Bigazera never gets the chance. Dual Berettas gets quelled, and that leaves Snow in a clutch that feels unwinnable, but he's making it happen. 3 kills deep. Snow's got 1 more to find, and this, a crowning achievement clutch, but he's out of ammo. Has to look for a separate weapon. He's playing gun game. It's all lined up for Snow.
That's it. Bo Corallo for Snow. 4 kills. Clutch up alone. Runs out of ammo. Not even a reload available. He does it. That's incredible for Snow. Body shot. Had the bounty. And he takes the heads off Mongols. Excellent. Out of nowhere. You can almost see it leave his lips, Harry. Nice.
Dude, you know, his uptick in performance here after a kind of coming back from the player break, he had a string of rough events, so it was nice to see Snow looking good here.
Said he's been looking to improve his individual performance. Right now, Mongols, oh my God, into Snow, and he's done it again. 3 kills. Blink of an eye. A techno-esque performance on this B bomb site. Snow locks it down. They run into the man with hot hands. They get burned. Mongols live to regret it. This was their game off of that pistol. Now it's opened wide up.
Counter-terrorist.
No, I mean, dude, having Snow in this type of form is really, really good.
Counter-terror.
And as we say, you've had some of these games where he's gone a bit missing since the major. Somewhere he's felt fine. But good to see he's still trying to stay on top of that. Can't imagine he loved some of his, 3 or 4 kill performances he gave us post that major run.
Yeah, that game via Astralis really hurt. Back at Cologne. Making up for it now. Said he's been doing the DM, said he's been trying to get his individual form back up. And no better time for it. It feels like at times he is like, he's not the star player of this team, but it feels like the team lives and dies on his performance, right? And that's part of the life of being an anchor at times, right? Like if you can't hold your bomb site, if you're letting your team down, your team's going to lose. But at the same time, if you get a little bit more output, you can set your team up to close the rounds that they're meant to close. And so Snow is a bit of a linchpin in that sense. 17-7, cannot deny his impact in this game. After the pistol clutch and the shutdown in the follow-up, Mongols now go in for the full buy. Throwing nades everywhere, leaving paiN confused. Pressure on this B site gives room to middle because there are watchers from the doors. Senzu not committing. Mongols pull back, go to upper. Blitz calling. Perhaps a fake from the short side. He's got nades to do it. That nade, good catch. They've got 2 HEs in spawn, ready to break the smoke on a mid to B. The corridor is in. Blitz is walking through that door. So one smoke will not stop this split.
Bigazera waiting on an off angle at the window, and Snow holding onto the tunnels, needs another multi-kill here, only manages one. Now Mongols do lose the mid-split, but that's a huge pickup from Blitz. Through the smoke, removing DGT, and that just leaves paiN in kind of an unwinnable spot. 2 versus 3, it doesn't feel like it's worth the risk.
Techno remains the MVP of this game because he comes in with a double entry, walking through that tunnel smoke, the gray screen into the B site, and finds both kills to win the round there. It's a nice spam from Blitz. It certainly does shut down the retake, but even without it, it's a difficult call to make here for paiN. I think they would have gone for it. They have more money, but it's not a round they can win. So Davideus looks for exits. Very dangerous pathing. Fighting his way out of this box. They will come for him. Oh, that's a horrible spray for Senzu. Surprised he didn't chase him down on the reload. Lets him cover. And so triple exit makes money and removes it for the Mongols. They're not out of the woods here on this T side. Spray, man. Techno with the spray is always good.
Fast long play. And paiN, who were going to try and take that space when they're smoked on the corner, they give it up straight away. That's a good pickup for NQZ. Oh, Senzu is ahead of the molly. He's actually blocked it entirely, looking for openers. Senzu gets this play going. And they're across at long now. The bomb coming in last, but that's not a problem. paiN aren't really in a position to fight for this. Don't have a nade for that smoke break either, at least not one in position. Going up short is their best bet here, but that's going to waste precious time. They have to clear all these angles, watch for lurkers. They don't have perfect info on 3 players being out long. And so they've got to be, methodical with this. They flash short, going through the motions of clearing all these spots. That's wasted half the time on this defuse. You've got to play fast now.
Zeno having a rough game, 2 and 13. Needs to hold strong. His teammate's already fallen. Techno from afar. Zeno connects a shot, but they're getting closer. They've got the kit. They've got time if they jump right on this. Mizzino will not let it happen. Smoke kit denied by Techno. Puts it to bed. Mizzino sets him up, doubles his frag count after a very poor game. And Techno will end that round as he has done so many times in this game. It's all Senzu though on the entry.
You see Senzu, you can't do this on an all.
Exactly. Phew. That smoke stick was about to come through. Mongols live to fight another.
I mean, this is the round to end all rounds, right? This is the one where the Mongols can look to put Dust 2 to bed. If they win this, they break paiN's money.
And if they lose it, they let paiN right back in to equalize his scoreline. They will be broke themselves. Will not stop them from buying if I know Mongols, but still, it's high risk. Coming up, Cat. This should be a trade.
Close. NQZ dead, but DGT farms 3 kills. As they're throwing into his crosshair, that's gone horribly for the Mongols.
Quick plant would be nice, and Molly might cause problems, but they put it down anyway.
DGT's efforts can't be in vain. This is a make or break round for paiN Gaming. Flashes up to try and get the MP9 in. Bigazera found first, second player spotted ramp side. It's Techno, and another clutch required. Davideus deals with him, and that breakthrough round comes through for paiN.
They're all so close. They're all coming down to the 1v1. They're all post plants as well. Mongols surely will buy to keep the pressure on. That's just the way they play. But now paiN have been allowed back into the CT side. What a spray from DGT. I don't know how he gets 3 kills. Techno still nailing them on the cross, gets 2 of his own. But it is paiN who are clinging on in this map. An infatuation with the B site in that first half. A game full of retakes. And look at Mongols, hesitant to buy, but buy they shall. 1 AK.
Oh my god. Plates with the lurk smoke on B. Is Snow really going to try and piece this one together? No. Creeps towards it straight away, but that's going to keep 2 players on this B site.
With the setup from paiN, looks like it might just be a mow down unless 910 finds crisp entries in this position. The flash setup, ramp, goose. This is not an easy attack for the Mongols.
Molly in, they've got to play through that.
Good Molly.
And QC lobs the flash out very early, actually, and then ends up playing ahead of it. Now burning at ramp is DGT, and 910 and Mazzinho get the openings.
It's the mollies, man. They force them to peak early timing. paiN have to go because they get double mollied. Really good placement for the Mongols through the smokes. Tease them up to win a round that changes the game. It was the force buy back in to break paiN's money, and it looks like it succeeded. With the smokes down, paiN can't risk an unrealistic retake.
That's kind of the problem here, right? Like, if you had a couple more grand floating around, you might still be interested in giving this a go. You know your util's done damage. You know these players are tagged up. You're in not awful positions to try and go fish for this retake, but money kind of decides it, and even then, Big Azera's gun gets removed. You don't attempt the 2-on-3. You really wanted to get out with both guns, and the gun you end up getting out with is a FAMAS on Snow.
Yeah, you would at least expect to win that fight down in spawn, but 910 jumps in. And this is why the Mongols are exciting. They live and they die on rounds like these. But what a great pocket strat to be a strong setup. Double Molotovs, player drops spawn, and the rifle overwhelms.
And dude, that just feels a bit awkward. Like, because the ramp player wasn't spotting, and NQZ is playing on that flash, kind of blind in a way. He just throws it on like a timing.
Yeah,
and the timing's too early. They're still behind the smoke, so he can't even tell if they're blind. Doesn't want to just start spamming the smoke and then die midway through a mag. Kind of forces him to move forward and go looking for fights. And he ends up being the first kill, the first domino to fall in that A-take. And now look at this, the money broken for paiN. This is what the Mongols have been chasing after for the last couple of rounds.
And while the Mongols bought last round to capitalize on the damage, paiN are buying to survive. They're buying to stay in this map right now. They don't want to buy, they have to buy. And look at what they've got. They're running out of util already. 1 smoke is all that remains for paiN. No kit. Not even an M4. And this is to survive against the Mongols who have them right where they want them. A valiant attempt in the T side for paiN, a clear game plan, but maybe bitten off more than they can chew on their map pick. Mongols just patient. Cheeky.
I mean, they're going into the stack. Opening found. Davideus somehow gets out with 2. The Deagles made this very interesting. DGT up on top of the boost, fires off too soon. Oh god, this could still slip through their fingers. Even though that mid-hole does a fantastic job of standing up to the Mongols, gaps have still opened. Now play through this smoke. Dropping the bomb with 10 seconds left will win you the round. DGT gonna try and go for it.
Oh,
They're coming in, but that kill wins it. That kill makes the difference. Techno can't finish him off in time.
He's throwing grenades, Harry. They're throwing grenades. Mongols are fiddling with things in their hands. They're not gun out. They're not covering the door smoke. Techno has had a great game, but he doesn't uncrouch in time. He doesn't stop that swing. And the smoke push with seconds to spare is enough to give despair to the Mongols.
This is just heroic play after heroic play from both teams.
So many close rounds. How are paiN still in this game? They have no right to be. Oh God, we go again.
BigZera trying to rally the troops for the task that lies ahead, because sure, that was the hard round. That was the must-win round, and you had to do it with less.
What a crunch.
They do it, but now's the time to capitalize. Now's the time to turn that one low-buy round win this late in the game into a victory on Dust 2.
But Mongols are the experts of these rounds, aren't they? They've already won this exact round. This has more. 2 AKs and a Galil. Nothing's guaranteed. This is where paiN should win out. But you can't say anything for certain. Mongols trying to make magic happen. paiN pick positions. They root their feet in. Flash is a problem. On top of this box, DGT has got to move. Blocks them into B a little bit. Will that create any gaps? Doesn't look like it. Mongols don't want to threaten. They go back up catwalk. Only one player here. DGT swings with a flashbang. Mongols take that fight with ease, and now they know A is weakened. They should have a read on this. Only NQZ.
You will have some semblance of support available from Long.
Sooner the better.
But it hinges on him staying alive. Something that feels notable is that it's NQZ with the flash, so he's going to have to self-flash himself here.
Two now.
Both on ramp. They're waiting for that NQZ flashbang. It comes out now. There's the peek on the back of it, and NQZ tries running away. Davideus fed to the wolves. Everyone's pretty wounded here for the Mongols.
Doesn't matter.
But numbers alone could decide this round. BigZera still seems interested. First shot connects. BigZera's double.
Chill.
Suddenly brings paiN back into this. He's just tapping on the MP9. And Blitz dead now as well. That one gets away in an instant. 5-on-3 for the Mongols.
Dude.
And an MP9 has just ruined it.
Cinema game. Full cinema game. How the hell has he done that? In HD, in IMAX, no less. Just bursting on MP9. It's not nerfed if you only fire 3 bullets. And he cracks 3 heads. As Mongols take fights in post-plants. Not even bad fights necessarily. I mean, it's the only way they lose. But also, you got to kill them eventually. And BigZera bursts every player out of the round. How the hell have paiN won that?
And dude, at this point, paiN deserved the win. In all of these breakthrough rounds,
I think so.
where they're having to do so much with so little, they've made it work.
Well, you've got
the
to
Mongols have had many a chance to close this game.
For sure.
You know, you've lost now to low ecom rounds 3 or 4 times. You've had man advantages. You've had golden opportunities. You've had paiN's money at breaking point for what feels like an eternity. And even when they come through with MP9s, they're hitting harder.
Yeah, well, the bad news, Harry, is the villains sometimes win. And Mongols, who have had those chances, who have been unable to close, will still have a final buy in round 23. It's not always the Cinderella story here for paiN, as they found out in Austin.
Something just feels different, though. I don't know, to hold your own in these moments, to capitalize on Mongols' mistakes, to step up and be able to get so much done when this game could have ended 3 times over by now. It's no small feat. Let's see if paiN can put a bow on it here. They're looking to tie this up. Pistols exploding out through mid. Snow full blind as the pistols get closer. Bigazera with the cover. Okay. Snow transfer is beautiful.
Ooh. I got scared there. I'll admit it. I'll put my hands up. But it's fine. 11 apiece.
I mean, Snow's just been a rock, right? Yeah. And when your anchor player's looking this good, topping the charts, that's just kept the... You know, like we were crediting Techno in that first half with the same type of feat, right? He was looking really, really solid at B, but then did have a couple of rounds where he drops the ball. Still, you know, paiN are able to get through. Maybe he only gets one, and sure, it's asking a lot for him to multi-kill every round, but I feel like Snow's been good for it every time they've come B. Even that round there that you were getting so nervous about, where he's flashed out through the window, they're splitting him through door. He's able to navigate it well, and this has put paiN in pole position. 11 all, but they've got the edge in terms of the money here, thanks to a cleaner round there.
Yeah, and still with a quiet machino here. I mean, he's really got a couple of impactful doubles.
Where is Master Batbold? The Mongols need him.
Yeah. Senzu had that crispy round running up Cat with a double entry. Otherwise, can't think of much he's done on this T side. paiN really going to find their map pick in this series after a roller coaster run. Look at this. This is Blitz. This is Blitz from the major. This is Blitz against G2. He's just going to run through the mid smoke and try and kill Bigazera on the reload. Disrespect from the captain. Snow, he's been a rock, but will he crumble under the pressure? Okay. 2 kills is fantastic. If Blitz dies, it opens up the round, so he lives.
Yeah, Blitz has to survive. I mean, they know this round could have been over. If Snow didn't get 2, it very well would be, but paiN on for the retake now. Try to move in quickly, knowing that Blitz is out of position. DGT burns down low.
Re-molly. Oh, missed!
Okay, that's a bit of a disaster.
It wouldn't have landed anyway.
Can still make up for this. 9-10, holding onto the window. Nades rain in. DGT found. NQZ and Davideus trying to make magic happen here, but time is fast getting away from them. It's Davideus on the swing, opening up, and there's the closer. Mizinho and Blitz find map point for the Mongols.
Insane round to win.
Is this comeback, this back and forth, really going to happen only for the Mongols to win it right at the end of regulation?
It would just be heartbreaking for this to be the way to close it. paiN's own game plan leveraged against the B hits, never ending. And 3 kills, or 2 more, sorry, for Mizinho right at the end. He's only deals in doubles in this game. He's had 4 double kills. That is it.
Oh, NQZ does what he does best. Gets involved early on that AWP and knocks Blitz out as he tries to go for another run down middle.
I can't believe Blitz just runs through that mid-smoke. Bigazera gave it to him with the reload. Got what he was asking for. And now, wow, long. Haven't seen this one since the pistol. Mongols go back to it.
All right, you got to shine the bat signal.
Yeah?
You got to summon the Batbold.
Who do you need?
No, Batbold. Come on, Mizinho. Do something epic.
I thought you were cheering for paiN at this point. You said they deserved the win. You said they
I'm always cheering for Mizinho, and he's having a rough game. So giving him something here in this final round. paiN sat in a 5v4.
Look at this. Techno might catch them.
Techno could catch them.
Oh, God.
And he's just here after a B-lurk. He's rewarded a double. Oh, no, paiN.
Ouch.
It's a really solid move. They're taking space. They're pressing the advantage in a 5-on-4. They want the overtime. And that hunt might cost them dearly. Techno, who was out of position after a B-lurk, rewarded with 2 kills.
They're still committing with the bomb, and everyone's here. Nades land 2 of them. That's info. paiN go flashing through. They try and lose on their terms. They want it to come down to their own play, but denied by the AWP. 4-on-2 now. This is how it comes crumbling down. paiN, a fantastic try, but Senzu ends it. Techno with a life game, and even though Mizinho goes quiet, a couple of key double kills just in time to win the match out for the Mongols.
At the 11th hour, the Mongols close it out and leave paiN in the dust. So heartbreaking considering the effort that it requires.
Knife in the yogurt.
Well, last time we had him on here, it triggered a whole conversation about eating cereal with a fork.
Yeah.
So he's just showing us, you know, it's all, what you realize, it's all kind of a lie, you know, you can eat food with anything.
True, but maybe there are certain tools that are better than others. Right now, Mongols feel like they are shoehorning their way to the LAN final in Malta, forcing a win on Dust 2. Now we go to Ancient, their pick. Snow may say he's comfortable, but how's the rest of his squad? Because he was not the problem back on Dust 2, even in those late penultimate B hits, holding his own. Snow down the ramp with the dualies, and he finds that opening kill. paiN get out with a 5v4.
Oh my god.
Peace.
Oh! Okay, NQZ got the third one, but for Davideus, it's still a disgusting pistol round. Oh, Techno's shrinking himself down, trying to be a small target. How does he win this?
He doesn't. That's the secret.
Here he is, walking in the cave. DGT's right there. Oh my god, he's just missed the timing. Techno. Oh, there's the kill. That's opened up a route into this B site, and it is fully clear. He will get a plant. Decides not to go for it. He spots them trying to rotate in. He knows that window is closed for a bomb plant, and Snow is quick to deal with him. Is that? Were we just doing? Was that Pink Panther?
That was
Pink Panther.
Yeah. Classic. Julies are good in this round. Eco. There's always one. That happens to be Blitz. Buying a deagle. Hot potato.
When you're the captain, you can do whatever you want.
Is that true?
Yep.
Okay.
You get the last word. It's like how it works on boats.
Well, will Blitz go down with his ship?
He will.
Locks get in.
Actually, he's just fallen overboard. The ship is going on just fine without him.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. Someone grab that.
No one's grabbed that.
Techno, come on, man. You've walked right over the deagle.
He's big flanking. Picked up by
Senzu. Smart man.
Oh, ding. 99. 99. Come on. That's not fair. Yeah, man. Save your Glock.
It's fine. Don't give them the extra money on the SMGs, Hugo.
True.
You've already made money in the round. Senzu plays it smart.
Full buy coming here for the Mongols. Good plant. That's a decent round. paiN starting map 2 off strong. But Mongols will be swinging in with rifles.
Come on, Blitz. Show us what you got. He wants to rip through mid.
Yes.
And on the back of 910's flashes, Blitz will open the round. 5v4 straight away. Even moving into an aggressive path up towards red. This is already great real estate to have. Ew.
Had a couple of
Don't
misses.
like that.
Nice rotate here for paiN. They realize what's going on. Back to B. Davides, don't die here because you will open up a path out, but he backstabs 910 wide on the angle.
That's why the MP7's good. Nice little mid-range fight. It's very, very comfortable in those.
It is very good. Now Mongols rotate out. Realizing maybe they're going into the stack. Take the bomb back to A. Davides stepping. Blocking. That should force a player to cover the red room. So he's got to focus on his sight.
We were talking about it back on Dust 2. Still have the belief, I think paiN played a better game. But it was just a really rough start in like the first 6 rounds, losing a couple at a time. You saw the desk breaking that down as well. Maybe even saying if one of those rounds had gone differently, it would have been a paiN win.
Answered.
So let's see if they're able to keep that ticking forward here on Ancient. This time, if they can get off to a great opening, that alleviates a lot of the worry. Backstab for Techno 4K, who just might have to live up to his name. 2 kills deep, him and Blitz have paiN sandwiched, and this is now a very tricky retake. They try and pressure Blitz back in main. It comes down to this, a 1v1, and Snow sticking the defuse off of it. Lightning fast for Snow.
Wow.
And the round saved.
How?
He is still so switched on. Was fantastic to open up the series. You are wondering if he could keep it going here on Ancient, and if that clutch is anything to go by, yes, he can.
Dude, Snow is on the ball right now. He is hitting hard. He is saving the game. He is the MVP for paiN. It's not even close. What a clutch. He was looking at the ground. Look at this flick. Oh! Despicable clutch for Snow. Can't believe he got off that defuse in time to hit the headshot. 5-0 on Snow. Damn good start of this game. Mongols are going to have to earn this win today. They did on Dust. It took everything. Careful bomb in middle for Blitz. Techno tagged up, 9-10 put down. This is going to be an easy opener here for paiN. Look at the damage they've done. A nade would just finish this round right now. Oh, there it is.
And boom.
Senzu luckily survives, but for how long?
All right, Blitz, that's pretty keen. Full blind, but able to get the shot off right as the flash goes off. Davideus dead. Mazinho gaining ground out on the A site. Suddenly reigniting a bit of a spark in this round for the Mongols. Mazinho was quiet to open, but him and Blitz have created one hell of a situation here for the Mongols, turning around a 3-on-5. Snow looks to be the one to stop it. And Senzu, other side of the map, 18 points of health, gonna die to a guy from T-Spawn. He heard him. Senzu with the info, catches a freebie. And so 30 seconds here, bomb dropped in at the feet of Snow.
Like the orb pickup, Snow playing inside of main with the smoke. Well, Senzu goes back, he doesn't get the orb. He's full resetting. I can't win this.
He even have time for this. Yeah, he's got to start getting a move on. They're both one shot from certain death.
Issue
and so
is,
if he's left with so little time that he has to plant this bomb, that then starts the mind game between him and Snow. Is it a tap and playing for the kill, or is he going for that bomb plant? Yeah. He's lost it. There just isn't time to win this. Senzu. This time it's the Mongols on the receiving end of these rounds expiring. paiN still flawless, and Snow continues to deliver.
Yeah, Snow 7-0. Perfect reposition inside of main, through the smoke. It just doesn't allow him to pick up the bomb, nor take the fight with that routing. Too slow.
Also,
paiN.
is Snow like the GOAT famous player?
He's looking good on it, isn't he?
He nailed kills with it back on Dust 2. He's made it work here on Ancient. Now he's onto the AK. You can't fault him for that. When you're 7-0, I think it's more than justified.
Hit the difference maker today. A map that paiN aren't frequent on either. But one that hasn't mattered. Get the history right now. paiN living up in the present. Ooh. Not the best red smoke.
The illusion of a red smoke.
Oh, the boost is going to be weird. Davideus. Oh, he's so lucky. Actually, he's not. Good transfer for Senzu. DGT traded, breaking into the A site here for the Mongols.
You see Snow moving in though. Still have some degree of faith. It's just the Mongols have great positioning. If you're not gifted a kill soon, you will have to save. And yeah, paiN arrive at that same conclusion. It's not a retake they're thrilled about giving away. You could tell they were interested, but when you get smoked at Donut, you're smoked at CT, and then a resmoke comes in, that kind of just decides the round for you. You'd be operating in the final like 15, 20 seconds, a man down. So keeping the money in check feels more important. The Mongols in round 5 get on the board, and it's not with some crazy outlandish strat. It's not some insane set of openings. It's just a dry run in towards this A side, playing on a bit of a contact timing to boost up to net that opening. Less attention paid to mid. Didn't stake the round on success there. It's very stripped back from Blitz and the Mongols, but it gets them on the board.
paiN playing great right now, but Mongols finding their first round. Looking to build off of this. Blitz, and keep the challenge in middle. Trading nades up B. Snow still fighting, despite that. After some noise at the B bomb site. Gonna be the A contact, all looking for the kill. QC back in temple. It's getting flighted at mid. Good flash though. Now they know where the AWP is, firing off. 9-10 trying to take that position. Donut Molotov makes it very uncomfortable in this site, but Mongols are still here. Smoke's down, they can look to plant. Davideus will not risk coming through. They fake it out. No CT smoke. No CT smoke, so Snow has to be traded. He will. Oh, comes Davideus. This is a mess right now, but Mongols will pick it up. A couple late players sweep this one aside. Scope heard. Or not. NQZ with his.
Oh, nade could be huge. It's just falls short. Blitz was low on health, but the nade only able to find 9-10 for a bit of chip damage. And QZ. Oh, given that kill, and now you're really interested. Blitz suddenly has to clutch, low on health, armed with 9-10's AWP. Has to hit this first shot, and he will. NQZ caught on the cross. Blitz holds his own in that clutch.
That hurts. Look at NQZ. He's not happy with that one. Blitz on the wide off angle. It's not a position. NQZ is pre-aiming. And so, yeah, you know, you have to hit the shot or you lose the round for Blitz, but no jumping player. No perfect peak. Makes it happen for the Mongols. Back to back. Building into this T side now. Will paiN let them in? Full eco. Little stack at the long side.
All right, here we go. Here's a wild one for you.
Yeah.
Who's older, Snow or Senzu?
Well, I'm going to say Snow.
Snow is older.
Yeah.
Okay, who's older, Mizinho or Snow?
Snow.
Snow is older.
Yeah.
Why did you guess them both times?
Snow's 18.
So are they?
Yeah.
That's hardly a... Well, that was your load. You
no,
just
fine.
lucked out on the question.
No, they're younger. I just know that.
Okay. Well, that's sick. I'm glad you have that knowledge.
No, I mean, yeah. Yeah.
No, you did the classic thing, which anyone with, like,
What? I know
average IQ throws out there, which is you pick, like, the... You know, me even asking the question is the hint as to who the answer is.
Yeah, that is also true. You know, I meant to answer that Snow is younger, but he's not, so... No, because I remember these Mongols guys on the scene at 16, you know? They were really young when they first came on. Full clean round here for the Mongols. All right, Harry. Here's a good one, though.
Okay, go on.
Who's older?
Yeah?
Snow
Yeah.
Or Fallen.
Fallen. Fallen taught him everything he knows.
Yeah, that's the giveaway. That's how you know.
That's how I know. We all remember Snow's In and Fallen. Academy lessons, molding him into a player that would then go on to beat him in Austin.
In a major
Fallen, you did too good of a job.
Yeah, too good of a teacher. If only he sabotaged him 10 years prior.
The mega brain from Fallen.
He really could have set himself up.
He could have.
Could have won the major.
He could have. But
Fallen's
instead,
kindness is the reason he didn't win the Austin major.
there's the headline.
There it is.
Fallen, too kind, too smart.
To win. Well, he was a pretty nice guy yesterday. He gave Liquid that qualification game.
Yeah, they'll be coming to LAN. We'll be seeing Keith in person,
Yeah.
which is always nice. I'm going to get him a coffee.
Not too many, though.
Only like 6 or 7.
Really get him going.
Man. Oh, DGT, aggression into mid, punished by Senzu. Even though they try and trade this, the reaction instead forced in through the cave. This is nice for Bigazera and co. Him and Snow lock out this B play, and for now that's going to force the Mongols to pick up the pace out in towards this A site. That tends throwing the bomb across from Azinho to plant. Retake now asked for. paiN, they've made these rounds close. But they've been struggling to get them over the line. 9-10 Zorp in a powerful position here, ready for the Brokey fight. NQZ dropping down, dead at the hands of the AWP. And it might just slip away from you again if you're paiN. Another retake where there's plenty of intrigue around it. You definitely want to give it a go, but they just can't stick the landing. And so the Mongols, they keep breaking through with these types of rounds. Going to start to feel frustrating. paiN.
Snow
Another save.
Snow looked for the win. He walked through the bomb site to escape. He couldn't find a kill, and no kit either. And this just feels like Dust 2 in a sense, where we're just seeing these A hits over and over again, like we did see the B hits on Dust 2. It's a one-sided match right now for the Mongols, almost entirely doing A hits and working well. We know how hard this
one
site.
bomb site games we're getting.
Yeah, well, it's a very hard site to retake again. Similar situation where if Mongols can find a couple of clean entries, exploit a weak player, avoid Snow on B, well, they're going to win rounds, and they're doing it 4 in a row. Now, this is an awkward kill in middle. Now we have a chance where paiN can actually compete for this round. Now, smoke is a bit of a problem. Mongols, do they have anything to block Donut as these players flood out behind the smoke into the site, causing chaos? Messy spray. Davideus gets a kill before he's put down, and Techno getting chased here. Has to pick up the AWP. Can they cancel? Because Blitz can open up a route to the round here in middle. QZ's curiosity might get him killed. Blitz got a swivel. They're right behind him in spawn. They are past that volley. They're coming for this. Blitz not realizing, but he might still get away with something. No, Snow's got it. Oh dear. Oh dear indeed. Bomb drop, 1 minute on the clock. Blitz v Bigazera. This is just a mess right now.
Captain on captain violence.
So don't overcook Bigazera. He's got the bomb on B. They're both overcooking. Blitz is holding. Bigazera's checking a flank.
Watching two IGLs try and outbrain each other is the funnest thing.
No one's doing anything. He'll make the mistake. They both say. He'll make the mistake. And right now, Bigazera's going to win. Unless Blitz goes for that bomb. 20 seconds. He's kind of outbraining himself. Because you're never going to stick it. You're going to be like, oh, he's ramp. I can't plant. Oh, he's cave timed me. I can't plant. Blitz has got to pick this one up. Bigazera knows.
Oh, yes, Bigazera. He's won the mental game.
Oh, he's got it. He has got
plant
it.
Down. Bomb plant found, but Blitz trapped in at the site. The next move he's got to do flawlessly. He's got one chance if he is to kill Bigazera. Who knows he hasn't pinned in. And that's free as hell for Big Azera.
That's a good clutch. That's a fun clutch.
Finally, though, one of these retakes cooked up in a way.
Yeah, in a way. In a way.
You break through, and it's on Big Azera's huge brain.
Oh, dear. It's been entertaining. No one can deny this matchup that. Huge round win for paiN, breaking that streak. Timeout for the Mongols.
This has been a game of very thin margins. Dust2 went the distance, and the writing is on the walls for this to be much the same. Competitive to open up, paiN scrapping hard for every little advantage. Another one of these A plays. The Mongols, they really do have a favorite site here.
Orb v Orb. They've been boosting before. This one's just dry. NQZ favored.
Not going to throw his aim off. NQZ shots at a second, but it's Blitz and Techno in tandem. 910's Orb fires off for a third, and that's it. Round's already over. DGT smoke spam will connect. Does this interest you? Does this make you want to give it a go? He's going to try and play through on a flashbang. DGT teed up by Big Azera.
How's he done that?
And a round that they were ready to write off, a round that they were ready to save in. The spam connects, and he's got faith past that point. Now it's just Blitz left to stop.
Beats the smoke. Damage done. Open sight lines. Knows where one is, but that donut is always a point of contention. A thing to fear. Blitz just overwhelmed by the anxiety. Hunted down by DGT as they push together. What a round from DGT through the smoke with the high flash, drops the bomb, lines them up. They're so paranoid of other positions. We've got Techno watching Temple, watching CT. There's DGT to worry about all along.
Dude, for the
9-10 run.
For the Mongols, it feels like they're expecting like a lot of respect in this game. You know, they've done the hard part in the round. The first 5 seconds of that site here is stellar. 3 quick kills, everyone's really switched on. 910 nails the rotate. But then when DGT spams one, they kind of freeze up. They get stuck at the double box together. And it stalls out really awkwardly.
Okay, 5v3. How do you lose this? Not like that. This should be Mongols hunting their 6th round half.
Oh, Snow, I like this, but he's going to
one
end up firing off for this kill on the flank. He won't get the big reward of players in behind him. Gets that one freebie. Is he ready for an immediate follow-up fight? No. Techno deals with Snow and NQZ. This time, I'll say it more confidently, this will be a save attempt.
Attempt being the key word.
Mongols actually delay the plant for a second.
Yeah, careful. This is close. A shot. Saving is going to be hard. Look at Mongols spreading out. He's going to have to kill everyone. There's a start, though, in A main. Who's ready for this? So early.
Oh, Blitz knows he's got him. Blitz knows.
Oh, that's rude. He might turn on you.
No,
he might turn on you.
He might turn. Oh, he hits him with a double knife, too.
Disrespect for Blitz. Love it. Mongols are having fun today, even if there's some real choke.
God, yeah, I wouldn't be having a lot of fun.
There's so many
I look at that as like a necessary knife kill, actually, for Blitz to try and rebalance the vibes in the Mongols. They've lost a couple of rough rounds here
Mongols
down the stretch.
have choked rounds. I don't think paiN have choked rounds in this game. Like, they've just had some really hard rounds to deal with. Mongols have lost some serious advantages. paiN final try to win out this half. Mongols out middle has been a way in. They've not really lost this mid battle when they go for it. TGT will probably just swing through a smoke. That's what he's used to. And he gets the kill with no flash, no support, no need. Just no risking at all, gets out.
He got Techno down to 5 HP. That's why he's so desperate to hunt that kill. DGT on the MP9, and I mean, these paiN MP9s hit really hard. He spotted the...
Oh my god.
Kind of an insane shot from Techno.
Shooting
XQZ
fire.
fires at the shadow of the nade. Oh.
They're still going to win this round.
Snow and Davideus have been hitting really, really hard, and with damage done already, Davideus opening, double kill from the donut. It's all Davideus the whole time. Mazinho falls last as Davideus closes another man disadvantage round for paiN. Well, this has been a bit of an odd series, bit of a mixed bag here, as paiN once more able to withstand the Mongols. This time on Ancient, things are looking good for paiN. I still think they're the squad with a bit of an edge here. The Mongols getting in a number of advantageous spots, only to have a bit of a colossal choke, which you don't love. If you're a Mongols fan, it's arguably the word you hate associated with this team the most. It was just a staggering number of 4v2s, 5v3s, going the way of paiN, and they were always the ones on the back foot. Mongols lacking in the composure a little bit at the ends of rounds. And it's more than a little bit. It was a lot of it. Let's see if they can make up for it here on the CT side. 9-10. Gonna get the spot, but there's more where that came from. All of paiN gonna try and barrel through into this A site. 9-10 and Mazinho will open. They're going into a stack here with Blitz and Mazinho both playing out from behind the boxes. Are they aware there's two? They'll deal with Mazinho now. He was the guy in the kill feed earlier. Blitz comes peeking out, and Techno's dualies. Quick work made over paiN.
Bit of a slaughter. Mongols set up well for it with two players immediately in the bomb site, not overplaying in middle. They expect the A hit, and paiN keep up that constant A attack that we saw on the Mongols T side. It is a one-site matchup right now. Same with Dust, same here on Ancient.
B plays on Dust 2. A plays, which is basically the B site of Ancient. On Ancient.
Indeed.
A full eco, though. This one, unlosable, I reckon. You got one flash for Big Azera. Now, I'm hesitant to say it, but it better be a really good flash. It was there.
Flash can't stop that. 3 guns staring down. Respect.
Techno had the knife pulled. Was going to try and leap around the corner. Whoo, okay. That's the ecos dealt with. Respect to paiN for making it fast. Now the guns are going to come out. And this is the real test. Mongols have tied us up at 7-all. They're the team looking for the 2-0 as well. paiN wanted revenge in this matchup. And this second half decides if they're able to get it. Done a good job on their CT side. But none of that matters if they get put down here. Slow to open up. No explosive mid-control. Instead, they look towards lane. It lurks on mid and A to try and pressure. And actually, that mid lurk is going to link back up with DGT over in main, who does get his opening.
Not going to jump the gun off that kill. Low health, no util to make this work. paiN have to group up and play numbers to win this round. Oh dear, DGT forced back. This cave control smoked off. There's only Techno in this bomb site right now, but once Mongols clear mid with this nade, they can hurry the rotate B. Oh, they don't see a lot, but do they see enough to convince them of this attack? All rotating now. Only one player in the wrong position.
paiN hear these footsteps. They hear the rotate arriving. And so they try and go quickly before it can get set up. NQZ.
This spray for Blitz, that cost them.
Long way, long mileage for him. 2 kills out of the cave side. Senzu trying to pluck players from the ranks of paiN. His teammate is a long way away. Mazinho only just getting up into heaven now. I think it's well worth giving this a look in. See if you can get a kill with Mazinho on this flank. Dead instantly as soon as he rounds the corner, and that's enough. paiN have done it. They get this first rifle round out. They misdirect the Mongols and go quick enough into that B site that the CTs never feel too comfortable.
I mean, Mongols had the stack, right? They pulled everyone to the right place. They just couldn't get the kills. Blitz kind of whiffed on that second cave player, and if he gets it, it's a 2v2 where they can wait for the flank, where they have more room. The Mongols can actually compete for that. They had kit too. But paiN, important frags from NQZ. And they go on to win it out, taking the lead back here in the T side. After a missed pistol opportunity. Don't squander this one. Yeah, look at that spray, man. It's the break.
appears they made it out. Tried to ready himself for that first fight on DGT. Hoping he would have the drop on him, right? With the player already out in mid, but DGT still checks. Orc now moves into the line. You've got confirmation that there's a second player somewhere in mid. Mazinho gonna go sniff out DGT. Orc arrives at the B site just in time. Oh, Techno unable to make it work with the SMG. Another missed spray. Davideus and Bigazera are both low.
They're done here. They're out of there. Or are they? Look at the health, man. For everyone, 3 or 4 players tagged to 10. Davideus is going to play A, but his teammate looks to play B first. That's the goal here. That's the fake. Or will he catch Mazinho in mid? The one player with health in this round. Smart to back up, goes to play his own bomb site. Does leave big gaps open. Got to be cognizant of red. This is just a reroute for nothing. Davideus comes back round to play B anyway. No kills found. Techno timing is everything. 20 seconds.
He has a Molotov.
Could molly the bomb and win the round, but I think they're going to peek him first. Unless he can stay tucked. Oh, Techno almost doesn't want this fight. That molly forces a decision. It burns him down to 2. His Molotov, I don't know if it's far enough. It's just going to burn him off the bomb. They win the round off the fire. Techno on 2 health.
Counter-terrorists win.
Wow.
I mean, these are very, very thin margins to be winning the rounds by if you're the Mongols, but they'll take it. Nice to see him not leave it to a scrap, not leave it to a fight. Decided by the time. These were the types of rounds that paiN lost on Dust 2 that really came to matter down the tail end of that game. You hope this isn't the first of many. It's a good try in the 2v2. That molly just catching him at the end of the bomb plant.
So insanely close. Another step, would have dodged it. But this one's going the distance. paiN with another timeout coming in. Starting to feel the burn. This is their lifeline. This is a map down in the series. Mongols equaling out. Can paiN stay in it? Map that I don't usually love. I usually try and avoid. Spy isn't great. Put everything in.
Maybe a bit of a faster round here. NQZ tries his hand at the timing shot on the orb. They trade damage on a blitz. Techno on ramp aggro, hoping that they would be flustered here on the lane.
Smoke doesn't do him any favors. That's a CT smoke as well, but doesn't go really deep in the door. Otherwise, he would have kills available. And sure, damage done, but they get the 5-on-4. They get out. Back to this A bomb site, wrapping through the spawn. Mazinho struggled in this series across both maps. Is the player to worry about close in main. He needs multiple kills. That smoke might buy him the element of surprise. He's going to hear them throw util from this position, but they're going out middle. Mazinho moving. This is weird. He stepped.
Oh, he made noise.
Oh! It's not his game, is it?
Mazinho's not feeling warmed up.
They're both there. Now you don't know where they're going. They have time to change their mind again. So back to B go paiN and Mongols. Hasty rotation. It's wrong.
Davideus walking out through mid. Catches the timing past blitz. This isn't a gap that the Mongols captain is aware of. Oh, he goes back and checks for it. Davideus dead in the red room. 9-10, 1 kill needed here. They line up for him. He brings DGT down low.
No nades.
Out of this retake. Snow on the line with the AWP. Blitz knocked out. That's the low HP player. It's got to be Senzu. That was his chance. Firing off. Snow moves back in and seals the deal for paiN.
Snow looking great.
That's a low econ round. And dude, this is so similar to Dust, right? paiN just refused to go down quietly.
Yeah. Every force buy seemingly working out. It's an AWP and an AK broken by, and Mazzino could have had both kills on that push, really should have. And again, a situation that feels like it would have made the difference. Snow on the AWP shows off. See ya. paiN would not want to be, they're looking to take this map right now. Broken money for the Mongols to give double digits. Gamble all you want, even gamble correctly. It won't save you. Rifles tear through Mongols. Technos play great all series.
He does have the bomb trapped here.
Yeah, but they're coming in from all directions. Nice shooting.
That's really clean.
It's allowed the bomb out. QZ closing the door here.
Keep on him. Good line. Here's the footsteps. All the advantage for NQZ. It's a good of him to go and take that space, keep the round safe, stop any weirdness from Techno. Another timeout burned for the Mongols. paiN wanted revenge for this match in Austin. Falling convincingly to the Mongols in that semi-final. They managed 10 rounds in the series. Well, they've pushed their buttons here in this game that decides who graduates to LAN play. Just rounds away from beating them on Dust 2 and now holding this lead in the final moments of Ancient, trying to make this a 3-map series. It's another buy-in for the Mongols. Black in the AWP, couple of SMGs still in play here, and paiN with their eyes fixated on a fast B-pop. Blitz gonna open, bit of help from Senzu. And already the alarm bells go off for paiN. Could anticipate a bit of a stack here, and with none of these openers for the space, kills coming in out in middle. This round that could have broke the Mongols. Not looking to come through. There's actually more aggression here. Techno trying to press the advantage, hands one back over. It was in the 5v2s, it was in the 4v2s that the Mongols had problems. They lacked composure at the end of very advantageous rounds. Right now, they've fed DGT 1 kill. You hope that doesn't spiral.
And while that's true, it's par for the course that as soon as paiN get in a position to shut Mongols out of the game, that's when Mongols would pick it up on Dust 2 and keep this game going to the final rounds of regulation.
If the Mongols lose this round, they're cooked, they're done. paiN are winning the series.
Yeah, but they're not going to in a 4v2 with your warning from Techno's death. A stack in the right place. paiN moving ahead of the smokes, pay the price. That's a good shot.
I think they're going to lose this. Low HP on 9-10. A peek from Senzu here. Yeah, do not do that. But now they're very, very claustrophobic. They're trapped in at the site together. Backs are turned on this cave position.
Both players fighting the ramp guy. The turn is timed well. It's luck that might save the Mongols in this round. As a 2v5 was coming together, NQZ has to save. And this is what I said. This is par for the course. Mongols winning a money round deep in the game. AWP is saved. That is a huge relief for the side of paiN Gaming. This is as tight as it gets. Unfortunately for paiN, not waiting for those smokes to bloom, going through the Molotov that Mongols threw. So easy entries lined up. paiN don't know where to look. They have to check everything. Final timeout for paiN. Very scary map to call yourselves out of, even though they're on the T side with a couple of nice rounds to their name. paiN are not out of the woods.
I mean, that AWP is all they have to work with. NQZ, though, man for the job, likes to be involved in these opening fights anyway. When he's got the hero AWP, it only becomes more apparent. Huge pickup for Blitz. You knock out that AWP, knock out the armor. It's now gifted over to Snow.
Speeding up. Good molly for 910. Forces them back. I want to walk into this AWP, though, Snow. He's been keen on this whole series. Good shot. AWP trapped, blocked out, denied, and don't need to give this kill away.
Oh, 910 broke these fights up really nicely. He's waiting for flashes now, tries to play it, and the flash actually went too deep.
There were two.
The 910 kind of got sold. They both end up landing on the far right side of main. They don't blind the Davideus AWP. And so another 2v4 attempt here for paiN.
Oh,
this time with so little to work with.
Oh, timing.
Biggest error. I think he's been spotted there. And yeah, Senzu just homed in on this position. Bigazera thinks he has more room and a better timing than he actually has.
Getting trapped now. They just come swinging in. They know where the AWP is as well. It's starting to rotate back, but armorless AWP clutch. The smoke provides a bit of cover. Mongols even throw Util into the B bomb site. They're scared he's already in. 2 smokes down. This is weird. And this will get weirder. Does he just want to save for later? They could buy an AWP. So he might just risk it. I think the big fear is giving an AWP to your opponent this deep in the game. Mongols don't have any economy established.
Yeah, especially when, like, in these rounds, even the ones that the Mongols pick up, they're losing a lot of players. Their money isn't good. You know that. So hold on to the AWP. Screw it. Don't give it over to your opponent. 10-all. The Mongols tying up this game, trying to go for another late in the day comeback. As they look for the 2-0 over paiN. And just like Dust 2, these next couple of rifle rounds, these are the ones for all the marbles. For paiN, that goal is survival, the promise of a third map, Inferno waiting in the wings, should it be required. For the Mongols, it's taken a series over the line that they've had the advantage in many times over.
paiN get out mid. So mainstay of Mongols east side, and Snow gets denied.
Snow's been so good in this series, and that's how this super important round plays out for him. He goes out through the mid-smoke, he does his job, but falls prey to the spam and the util from the Mongols.
Now what do you do? paiN have been getting stalled out in these rounds. It feels like NQZ knows he's got to play a trap here, but he's got no Molotov. Davideus has to throw it in. Is he going to? Maybe no certainty on this position, but a molly would complicate matters for Blitz.
No one's even holding this.
Oh God,
they're not expecting this at all. They're really certain that he's not in this corner, and that certainty is going to cost them. He plays for the double. Blitz in with all three. Mid shut down at the hands of the captain.
I thought that would let them down. We've seen that happen so many times, but Blitz forces 2 kills instead of 1 and is all the better for it. The scoped in AWP can't turn in time. Blitz puts on a masterclass, 4 kills in mid. 1 was not enough, and he takes them all. Unreal. And they had the molly for mid. They had the chance to burn him out. Now paiN broken,
it's
Mongols
the most
looking for a match.
frustrating way to have potentially just given away this series.
1 hero gun out of desperation for Davideus.
Gonna try and save them. How much can Davideus do? The AWP gets rid of the AK, grandfathered onto the next. DGT dead as well. 910 shooting gallery. Rolls out the red carpet to a win for the Mongols. They've got 2 chances now to close this series.
Right there for the taking. paiN, a valiant game out of them, but this might be all it is as Mongols win those key money rounds down the line, and a game full of force buys. Mongols now have the economy, they have the match point, They have a map in their pocket. It might be too much for paiN. Again, a better showing than the Austin Major, but here at Bounty, and 2-0 once more. Mongols, 2 chances.
All right, Blitz might not have had the pieces to call around some of the usual suspects going missing in this game for the Mongols, but he has bridged that gap with a fantastic individual performance. Yeah. Answering the call during crunch time.
Oh,
and I mean, paiN, the way these last few rounds have gone, the way these openers have felt, it's so brutal. It's felt out of their hands for the last couple of rounds.
Just like the end of Dust 2 getting rushed to finish it off.
A valiant effort, but not meant to be. paiN's time at Blast Bounty is over, and the Mongols secure an appearance at the LAN finals after taking paiN down 2-0. Revenge is denied.